Warning: the following contains vulgar language and triggering content. It is intended for a mature audience. Let me say that again. It is intended for a mature audience. Everyone else can go fuck themselves, so honk your nose, clowns from far and wide, because we're bunkering down with your hosts Sarge Mayhem and Cable. So sit back, relax, give us a squeeze, and enjoy the show.
Alright. What's going on, guys? Hey, what's going on? Peacock, we seen you out there. Same with you, Shane. Appreciate you guys watching. Welcome back to Circus Clowns. You're bunkered down with us. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Cable.
Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. Don't forget to give us a squeeze, honk honk. Honestly, I'm just going to jump right into this one because we're going to keep throwing it around. Pen check.
I got a marker tonight. I'm special.
Hey.
Snozberries.
Pen's a
Tastes
pen.
like snozberries.
Pen's a pen. As long as it can do a multiple choice questionnaire, you're good. It's not a Scantron. You're good.
That's it.
Fuck the rest of it. What's going on, Shane? By the way, I'm going to take a drink of liquor every time you. Oh, that's
You go to the hospital, yo.
dude. So, in other words, what I just heard is Shane's not going to be at work tomorrow. So we'll see. Yeah, fuck you, bro. I'm out. Yeah, so there's another one. Yeah, all right, cool. This thing's slow on the other end, but hey, we're gonna keep checking back with you guys. So, topics today is: can a burglar sue you if they're injured in your home? Epstein's French accomplice. And getting all the pieces to the puzzle before you actually think that you're going to achieve in any kind of therapy. Yeah. So, starting off, you're the one that was reading this shit, so man, let's get back into this one.
So, can a burglar sue you if injured in your home? Yes with a no and with a but. Depending on what it is. There's certain, like, castle doctrine and stuff, like, obviously, if you blast a fucker, you're protecting your home. They're not really going to be able to sue you for it. Inside your home. You waylay the guy with a baseball bat in the street.
Yeah.
You're no longer in danger, and now, yeah, you're kind of fucked. But if you're not home, there have been cases. Mm-hmm. They're few and far between, but there have been cases where people sue the homeowner because they got hurt while illegally being on their property. Case in point, most of these fall in line with booby traps.
And that's the thing. First things first, shout out. Looks like Miss Roberts is there and says that, oh no, he'll be there tomorrow. So appreciate you looking out. But yeah, the thing with the booby traps, the big thing with booby traps is the fact that, for one, they're illegal.
Yes.
So that's why you guys are getting hemmed up with this shit, is because you're not allowed to have fucking booby traps.
No. One of the cases that I read, I want to say it was in Texas. Guy set a spring gun, shotgun on a stick, tripwire, boom. Yeah, obviously bad fucking thing.
Yeah, no.
One of the cases I remember hearing about in Florida, which is something I wouldn't have considered it a booby trap, because it'd be like one of those, you're definitely not supposed to be in this fucking particular place. Okay. Guy had a 10-foot wall around his property. Broke glass down the top of it. All right. I wouldn't have thought anything of it personally. But the guy who decided to climb over the wall to break into his house, that severed tendons and shit in his hands, oh yeah, he got a nice little chunk of lawsuit out of that shit.
But that wasn't it. Here's the kicker on that story, if I remember right. The kicker is that he still proceeded, after getting his hands fucked up, he still proceeded with the burglary.
Yes.
Still went in, still stole shit, and still went right back over that same fucking thing.
It was the blood trail and the hospital visit that got the guy caught.
So now he's suing them because he got caught basically because he was so fucking stupid that he didn't just cross this shit once.
Yes.
He did it twice.
The big lesson to learn here is wear gloves.
Or at least for the homeowner, put a sign that says warning.
Broken glass.
Oh, sharp object.
Signs do get you out of this.
Yes.
That's the same we talked about. It was electric fence. You've got an electric fence on your property. Anytime you've been to any cattle place that got horses, there's a little warning sign that says, "Caution, dumb fuck. This fence is electrified."
Yeah.
You put them around your house, same thing. You catch people on camera. If you don't have any signage that says, "Hey, there's cameras," it's not admissible because, they didn't know they were camera. They were being recorded without their knowledge.
Well, that's a yes and a no because on private property, I can record whatever I want.
Absolutely.
Without anybody's permission. You're on private property. In a also just like on a public place. Right? Now I can't do it on your private property. But on my own I can record whatever the hell I want.
Right.
This is my shit.
Yep.
You know? At least as far as I understand. Like now if I'm not on your private property and recording from a public place, I think it gets a little different there.
Yeah, everybody's got a camera in their fucking pocket nowadays. So you're getting recorded without your knowledge constantly.
Yeah.
So that one, we could really throw that one out the fucking window.
Dead man can't sue. That's what Shane said.
Good point. Good point.
I mean, but they weren't home. Otherwise, it's like, I understand it's the family can still sue though.
Yes.
And that's happened.
Yes,
so.
that has happened as well. The person dies, and their next of kin can now sue the homeowner for negligence or whatever it is. Because you're technically responsible for, what was the word? Basically like a basic service. You have to keep your house up to a certain standard to where people can't come onto your property without being injured.
Yeah. So because...
If you've got a horse, you have to have a sign that says, "I have a horse. Horses hurt people." Have you seen the Florida equestrian thing on there? That's what that covers you for.
I know a lot of people that don't have that shit because it's like you're trespassing.
You are trespassing.
I mean, why do I have to tell you I have a horse? If you're gonna trespass, you're taking a risk by trespassing.
Exactly. But if I've trespassed and you haven't warned me and your horse hurts me, I can now sue you. What if I can't read? There's another one.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
That's another one.
I'll definitely give you that one. No doubt about that. You can't read this a little bit different, but I usually have a fucking stick and you don't just wander off.
And also in the state of Florida, not everything has to be a sign. I think that's actually nationwide, but you've seen the purple marks on the fence posts and on the trees. That's a boundary for private property.
I have seen shit like that. I'll have to double check because the downside to that is people could really be like, even they can see,
but have no idea what it means.
Yes, they've never been taught that shit. So a
lot of time in the woods.
I can see that, but at the same time, like my thing is like, dude, if I'm willing to walk on any new area that I'm not familiar with, whether I'm allowed to or not, I'm gonna be very cautious because I've never been here, right? I'm not just gonna go into the swamp and just fucking hang a left 150 feet in and just blindly walk, right? I'm gonna pay attention to what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, because that's how you step on gators.
Yeah, that's how you get fucked up. Shane, this is gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough, man.
But that's seriously, like, you don't just blindly Helen Keller this motherfucker through it. That's not what you're doing. You're paying attention. So why wouldn't you do that through any other place that if you are allowed to be, you're still looking. If you're not supposed to be, you should really be looking because you're not supposed to be there.
And keep in mind here, we are talking about people who are stealing from other people for a living. We're not talking about your international cat burglars and smart fucking people. We're talking about Jim Bob, the meth head from the trailer park down the street.
I mean, the fucking idiot. That's not my problem. You know how you can avoid getting that shit? Stop doing meth and needing to steal. That's pretty fucking simple. Look.
Still, my air conditioner while it was on.
Like my shirt says, I'm making an impact on the world.
Yeah. Send
You know
it.
how you 100% do that?
Accuracy through volume.
By killing a terrorist. There you go. Oh yeah.
A bullet can have a name on it.
Oh yeah.
Was it grenades like to whom it may concern?
Yeah.
And the rocket's like, dear Grid Square.
Yeah. There's all kinds of shit. All right. So next,
There we go.
we know that it's a fucking weird area and shit like that, but nonetheless.
Oh, it's not weird. This should have been more national fucking news than it was.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. If you're going to be on my property and especially breaking into my home, well, now you just went from a misdemeanor of trespassing to a felony. So, yeah, you're escalating shit. So,
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
Well, us and, most of our viewers here are going to be the kind of ones go, yeah. Anybody that comes onto our property uninvited, we are considering armed.
yeah. Shane says running out of liquor, switch into beer. Yeah, that's probably smart. That's probably
Yeah, it's
a
an
good
easier
roll.
way to hang.
All right, so Epstein French accomplice. There's some
Yes.
dude in a French prison, and I didn't read a shit ton. It should be in the text. I sent you in a text.
Not his name, though.
No, but I sent you the link.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. Ha ha.
Aha.
So
Hang on. Go into the Google.
it wasn't Google. Oh yeah, maybe it was.
It was Facebook, but whatever.
Oh.
Follow the link. Jean-Luc Brunel.
Yeah, found dead in French jail cell.
Yep. Now,
So basically, this guy was also getting tried or something in France. This is what my understanding is. We'll read a little bit and see what the real truth.
75 years old.
That dude was 75.
75.
I'm surprised he was strong enough to kill himself. Because that's apparently what happened. Is he fucking killed himself in jail, just like Epstein.
It doesn't exactly
That
say
doesn't.
how.
Yeah, I wonder if their cameras worked.
But
All right, Peacock jumped in. Oh yeah, this is good. Good stuff. Getting deep.
they called his death a double blow after Epstein killed himself. I got a feeling somebody had like the old photo album with the Polaroids and a few Clintons in it. But
He was suicided. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was my
absolutely, he was suicided.
No shit, that was my first question. Was was the Clintons around?
Right.
Like as soon as I was like, is anybody associated with the Clintons around? So that was my first question. The second thought I had after reading this was, why can't all the other pedophiles and rapists do the same thing then? If this is what they're doing, why can't they all do it?
It's not what they're doing. It's the people that have more power than them. You got somebody set it up.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna say that, yeah, then oh yeah, he killed himself. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe a goddamn thing you're saying, but
No.
nonetheless,
Nah.
I'll go.
Didn't happen that way.
If this is and he truly did that, then the rest of these guys should probably follow suit because he's
Oh, yeah.
like the lord of rape and pedophilia. So you guys might as well praise your lord and follow in his footsteps and do exactly what he did.
Ooh, a pedophile death cult. That's what we need.
Yeah, I'm down to clown with that. Like that's fucking no.
Can we help them?
Like, it doesn't matter. Even like how they do that shit with like the soliciting and basically blackmailing for them to have sex. I'm like, at that point, if you have to blackmail somebody into doing shit to keep them quiet or whatever, then
Get them to do it. However
that's
the
pretty
fuck it
much
plans
rape.
out. It is, and that's that whole fucking thing. And these people, I mean, the fucking island, whatever the hell it was, but these people are coming from all over the world. And we just recently had the trial, the Ghislaine Maxwell shit.
Mm-hmm.
This shit should have been like the fucking OJ trial, man. It
Oh,
should
yeah.
have been all over every channel. It should have been piling up your fucking news feed. But crickets, that's what we get.
Yeah.
Because you only get the information they want you to get.
And that's what's fucking bullshit.
Even this, it's minute. You know, hey, it happened.
Yeah, you know, if you ask anybody, hey man, did you hear about the French dude that did the shit with Epstein on his island? They'd be like, well, no, what? Paid fuck attention, man.
It's fucking page 10 shit is why.
Yeah, like, so let's look at the chat. Shane says, if you're trespassing on my land, I can pretty much guarantee I'll get a lot less of a charge for rape than murder. I mean,
aren't you gonna call the cops? Why? No one knows you're here.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No,
you're not. Do you, man? Do you? All right. Miss Roberts, it's what's being done to them. It's because of
who is doing the shit with them?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Donate to that rope fund. I mean, I don't know how he killed himself, but honestly,
asphyxiation.
Honestly, at this point, I really don't care.
Nah,
like,
the fact that they're gone.
Oh, so you did this shit? Yeah, cool. All right.
But then the ones that die are the ones that know something that could put other people away. So.
And that's the only thing that makes me kind of about the whole thing is I'm like.
And the whole reason they're getting suicide, when you think about it, it's this fucked up justice system we got in the first place. Mm-hmm. Because that guy that goes, hey, I got some information so you can get these other 5 people. So he gets a lighter sentence or no sentence or fucking amnesty or whatever you want to call it. Well, then you got these other 5 people. Well, these motherfuckers turn on 5 people themselves. The only ones that are actually going to go down are the people at the bottom of that because they don't have anybody to fucking turn in. So then once again, everything starts up under a new name.
I mean, it's just...
Same shit, different pile.
That shit with me, the only thing that really got me with it is the way that Epstein killed himself, right? And I'm going to put that in good quotations. Killed himself because there's just so many inconsistencies. I'm sorry, this is no offense, but nonetheless, even Helen Keller would be able to see that and hear that it makes no sense.
Not right.
It's not. It makes no fucking sense at all. So how the hell do you think that me, who's not completely retarded, just mostly, how I couldn't figure that shit out myself? Be like, what? All the cameras are off? Really? Dudes fell asleep? Really?
Well, one fell asleep. The other one was in the bathroom.
Yeah. Really?
So here you got a guy that
get the fuck out of
here. Has all the information to bring down all the people.
Yeah.
That timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
To kill himself.
Because honestly, think about it. At the very least, he would have been able to get an easier sentence, like you said.
Exactly.
By ratting these people out. So, it's easier if he just gets the ultimate sentence.
Yeah.
And we don't get exposed. Even though pretty much everybody knows that we have something to do with this, but they can't prove it, so boop, boop.
It's all hearsay.
All done. No problem.
It's all hearsay. Nothing matters. They can't prove it. Didn't happen. That kind of shit.
Yeah, so that's just some fucking nonsense. All right. Next one. Get all the pieces to the puzzle for therapy.
Yes.
So this one's coming from personal experience and stuff like that. I've seen some pretty bad mental health facilities, I guess is the best way to put it.
Sanitarium.
It's like I've been through quite a few of these places, just trying to get better and as normal as I can. Not really much of that, but I mean a little bit better than I was.
Yeah.
But there's some that, like, there was doctors that I ran through and shit like that really just did not give a shit. And as soon as I noticed that, I was like, then You know,
Like
I'm
the
not even
medical version of a public defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just don't care.
yeah. I'm here to serve and my
Yeah, do my shit and then
community service for going to an island.
yeah. So I was like, no, no. But actually, the smart ones actually make a name for themselves in that. Shit, sorry. Fuck.
Goes in tight.
All right. That's a couple more drinks for you, Shane. You're welcome.
Shotgunning them fuckers at this point.
So, shit, now I forgot what I was talking about. Goddamn sneezes.
I know. You had one more and you need to get your shit together. Apparently you didn't do it then anyway.
Oh, I know what it's like to basically have doctors that don't care and they just go with the flow. And, like, I would tell some of my doctors, you know, hey, nothing is changing. And I was like, I feel exactly the same as I did when you started me on this medication or whatever. And they would just be like, well, we're just going to keep doing it. Well, we've been doing it for 6 months now. It should have done something, and it done nothing. No, we're just going to keep doing it.
It's got to build up in your system.
So it's like, dude, what the like, so my thing is I've been to places, and then I've seen some places like that I dealt with recently. I'm not going to get into specifics just for certain reasons at this moment. But this place actually was interested in my side, which the issue is I have a certain member of my family that had to go to one of these places, and one of the ways to really treat mental illness that I've learned.
Electroshock therapy.
Exactly. So, but one of the things I realized was, you know, if you don't completely open up, if they don't know everything, then you're really holding yourself back, right? So, when this place actually wanted to know, you know, about me, you know, my way retracted, but my way of how I talk, you know, how I see my relationship with this person and all this stuff, they wanted to know everything. I'm like, that's how you do it. So you see both sides, right?
Right.
So I was dealing with this place. That should have been quiet. Hey, NHL, go Lightning, just to let you know. Doesn't matter where we're at. Lightning is shit. Panthers, we're coming after your ass. All right. That's the
Not
only.
us personally, but you know.
That's the only two hockey teams in the state. So you have one or the other. And yeah, whatever. So nonetheless, I dealt with this one place, and when I talked to them, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to find out stuff on this person, whatever. And they're like, whatever. They basically, the way that they worded everything, they told me that they didn't realize, you know, the legal aspect of where I was allowed to have information on this family member. Once they realized that, they found out that, or I found out, hey, Medina, what's going on, Deans? Oh, squeeze, give it a honk. But they didn't realize I was even in the picture.
All right.
But then when I went back and I looked at all the notes, I was like, wait a second. You said that we've seen each other recently, but you also just told me today. You said this a month ago. You also told me today that you didn't realize I even existed. How the hell is it both?
Right.
Couldn't really give me an explanation for that. I was like, well, all right. And I was like,
I think that's probably why these therapists take notes. Think of the shit you'd have to hear from some people.
no, I understand.
You really gonna commit all that to fucking memory?
No, and they do, and I get it. All I'm saying is, before I turned in anything in school, I did my proofreading. Boom. You know, I'm not just gonna write you know, at one point this person was 70 years old and went through this process twice to going that she's 7 years old, done it
Benjamin Button.
once voluntarily and 20 times involuntarily. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's not even close. Like, are you just filling in blanks here? What the fuck? That makes no sense. So, you know, just kind of be like,
I could never talk to a therapist, dude. My moral compass doesn't have a north.
dude,
Use it for a
I
fan.
just, that's the thing though, is like most people that talk to these people have no idea, you know, what these people do and shit like that. They just talk to them. Where I'm like, dude, I know the DSM-5.
Yeah.
I've read it. The Diagnostic Statistic Manual 5, which is basically, you know, all the behavioral health diagnosis in there, right? So I've read, and because I want to learn about myself, that's what helped me accept my issues and be able to get better. So by learning that, I learned what they're looking at and stuff like that. So and talking to them and seeing, you know, what is it, what's going on, what them explain it. Now I can talk to them and they like, oh, well, he's not dumb. He's no doctor, but
So you're going by
he's played
their
in this-
diagnosis. You're not diagnosing yourself and going to them.
Oh no, there's no.
Because you know, the doctor that has itself for a patient.
No, I'm not diagnosing myself. No.
Something about full for a patient. Anyway.
No, the only thing I'll throw out shit and just be like, well, I mean, the symptoms are similar to this. Could it be this? They're like, well, it could, but because of this, it's very unlikely. And I'm like, all right, well, cool, done. I mean, you're the doctor. I didn't go to school for this shit. I just know a little bit about it. All right, let's get into these comments. So, last one that I seen was a retracted. Shane says Epstein clientele was too powerful, the government, and otherwise he was dead before they killed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or
Absolutely.
he hung himself. Yep. Again, Medina, squeeze, honk honk. Oh, lobotomy. There you go, Peacock. Lobotomy, son. Ice pick.
Somebody's
to the
been
dome
watching
works
Sucker
every
Punch.
time. Hoosting? Who?
Oh, there's a conversation about that. That had nothing to do with us going on.
Oh,
there.
goddamn Hong Kong bag. There we go. Fantastic. Holy shit. Read.
You read
Read
that?
Oh, yeah. You read that freaking Colder and Kenny. Oh, goddamn. All right. This is rough. Group of filthy creatures in here. I love it. Ah, there we go. This chat's getting fucking interesting. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it's going down, bud. Use WebMD. Okay, yeah. That. I mean,
Yeah. I had a cough and a dry throat. Now I have AIDS.
like, who wouldn't use fucking WebMD? Obviously, Deans. Come on now. That's how I know if I have corona or not. WebMD. That's what the Marine Corps did for us. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's, well, the Army must have had just a premium version. But other than that, it was the same shit. You know.
So you paid for your subscription?
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, that shit, and they'll tell you, man, that shit is fucking ridiculous. You can go in there with a broken ass bone, right, shooting out of your leg. They'd give you a bottle of water, some 800 milligram ibuprofen, and a thing of Mucinex. Like, I'm like, why the fuck do you keep giving me Mucinex? Change your socks. Yep, change your socks. Exactly. Change the socks. I can't. My leg's broken. My foot's like over there. Well, here's a new pair of socks.
Use one for a pup.
Yeah. You just want to entertain yourself because you're going to die. But, all right, what's that? Shane. Oh, God. Shane says, fuck a diagnosis, just give him some damn Motrin. Yeah,
said.
see, I told you. He also said, I can't, I'm too busy eating crowns. That's, you know. I mean, you can use the crayon for the sock puppet.
Yeah. Oops. All crayons.
All crayons. What's that shit all over your face? It ain't shit. It's crowns, baby. But yeah, so my main thing with the whole getting the pieces to the puzzle is learn as much as you can when it comes to the patient that you're dealing with. This is my advice as a patient and being around this stuff, around other people and what we've talked about and stuff like that. Just try and get the full picture. And if you can't, like, another family member's out of the picture or whatever that can corroborate, because you really have no idea what this, if this person's telling the truth or not. I mean, I understand it's a lot of work. I get it, and yeah, I'm gonna get on that, but I get it. My main thing is just there's a behavioral health issue in this country, and we got to figure out what it is. Part of it is you
quit spanking.
Yeah, that's one thing. You gotta actually
participation trophies.
Yeah, you really gotta get all the way around this thing. You gotta really understand. You gotta build a bond, just like battle buddies or best friends or whatever do, because once you do that, then they're more willing to be open to you, and you can really learn because you really know them at that point. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, you know, it's not always easy, but sometimes the best shit in life is just not easy. All right, let's get back to his comment. Green crayons are the best. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't really gnawed on them, though. I'd rather eat fucking crayons than that veggie omelet. You guys know what I'm talking about. Fuck that veggie omelet, man. God damn that shit, dude. The only good thing in the veggie omelet was the single. They didn't even give... There was no double pack. It was one single Pop-Tart. What the fuck, you dick? You gave me nothing in this thing that's edible except for one single Pop-Tart. And yeah, get your 3,000 calories a day off of this. Yeah, it's a fucking Pop-Tart. Hopefully you had a battle buddy that was like, hey man, I got some peanut butter. I'm like, fuck, I'll take that. You know, I'll eat the Pop-Tart. Yeah, I ain't throwing that out. Everything else can go in the trash. But no, I need something else. You know, and then when they get that veggie omelet, you're like, hey bro, I got some peanut butter.
Here you go.
I got this wheat bread. You know, something here, bro. Here's some crackers.
Some
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Green ones are good for you. Yeah, Peacock. Apparently they are. Miss Roberts. So they didn't proofread. So did not proofread.
Did not proofread that shit. I am a medical coder, and there is no way in hell I could have read DM5.
Oh, I had a lot of time on my hands. A lot of time on my hands. Years, actually. So, I really was intrigued in my mind because the anxiety never stopped. So I needed to go through and read. Now, do I memorize it? No. But I have a basic idea of how things connect and different stuff like that. Just like a basic function of a firearm. This has to happen for this to happen for this to happen. I get that. So I can go back to DSM-5 real quick and figure out whatever I need to if something starts changing with me, which is why I wanted to learn it.
Right. So
that's what it was. I don't. Other than that, I don't really know how to explain it. Right. My mom didn't spank us. Used to use objects. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well, out of mom. There you go, Mom. Way to go, Mom. No way, bro. I'll starve before I go back to that veggie omelet. I fucking told you. Everybody hates Shane. Shane, if you're out there. I know you're out there. Shane, do you remember the veggie omelet? Or, I mean, you're a little bit older than us, but you're more Cable's age. So, would you have had the veggie omelet, the honors of looking in such disappointment when they handed that bag to you? You flipped it over and you were like, fuck me. Like, you really just fucking shit. God damn it. The only kind of silver lining excitement that you might get is the possibility to eat that Pop-Tart as long as you weren't allergic to apple cinnamon. That's pretty much it. If you were allergic to that, you were totally fucked.
There's people allergic to food.
Yeah, well, they
Never had that problem.
yeah, you're not gonna stay in the military long because I'm a small guy and you're gonna become very small very quick, like very 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 quick. You're gonna look like concentration camp small. Like there is no way you can sustain. It's gonna suck. All right, Shane said, "I love the show again." Attaboy.
Like a fucking nail.
Like a nail. Attaboy. Hey, we really appreciate everybody. We got
Absolutely.
5 viewers on there. We really appreciate everybody coming out, throwing in that chat. This is a good one.
Interaction, people. Interaction.
Yeah, this is what keeps it funny and interesting.
Absolutely.
It's not just us on the show. You guys are bunkered down with us. We're trying to work on. I didn't really tell you about this, but it's an idea I was throwing around.
Surprise Gable again.
I know. Hey,
But
shocker.
told
But
you about it in my head like 5 times.
yeah. Well, I knew I was going to talk to you about it, but basically, my younger sister's boyfriend, he does like fishing shows and shit like that, which is cool. So he does a lot of content, and he was like, you guys basically do like a show that you're free to talk about whatever. Some people might not want to show their face or whatnot. So what if you did like a call in?
Ooh, we could do the blue dot.
We could, but
We could do the blue dot.
or like one we can do like try and do a
Speakerphone.
we can try and do a Zoom or something on another, but we'll have to watch the actual
Make sure we're
not
not sharing the
bandwidth.
screen.
yeah. But we'll have
You
to-
wanted to remain anonymous, right?
yeah. Or we can try and see if the Google Voice number or something that I have will work, and then it'll just play through, and we'll have the headset on, be able to talk through the mic. They'd be able to hear us just like a call.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get back on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get back on that. But that's an idea. It would be kind of like Howard Stern, which we pretty much kind of are, just a
We need
different
strippers.
way. Yeah, that's not
That can be
gonna work
arranged.
well. That not for me. They're gonna have to stay over there. Cheyenne wouldn't be mad or
We just
wouldn't
put
be
a little
happy.
pole right here off screen. So you guys are wondering what the fuck Cable's doing?
No,
Yeah.
it would need to be over there because then they would think that I'm staring at it when I'm trying to look at you. So no, that's not gonna work out. So yeah, so we're gonna see if we can't play that in, get somebody, some of you guys not only
Always
in the
add
chat.
new pieces.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep trying. We're learning, but this so far has been a good show. We got a good chat going on. We can
Absolutely.
actually see what's going on. And speaking of that, let's see. Imagine getting a whole MRE case thrown at you, then you rip it open. Oh yeah, vegetarian omelets, dude. I hope they don't give me live rounds at that point. Like if that's all there was,
Isn't
I
that
would-
what made you eat the goat?
yeah, basically. There was nothing left, so we ate this goat. So the French went down to the village, bought this goat. They brought it back, right? We kill it, we butcher it, and they say, "Oh, we got it. We want to treat y'all. We're gonna cook it. Cool, no problem." So I've never had goat at this point in my life. Never had it. So I didn't realize,
Not
what.
once.
Not once. I can't even do it, but never. So I was like, all right, I don't know really what I'm looking for on texture or whatever. So they give it to me. I'm eating it. About halfway through, it's a little more rare, but I was like, okay, maybe it's okay. I don't know. So I keep eating it and shit. Finds out that I wasn't the only one that did. A couple of my buddies did. And we ended up with parasites that they can't even figure out. Which is why I'm so goddamn skinny. All right.
So have you seen that episode of Futurama where Fry eats an egg sandwich? It's not that good.
Yeah. So I basically can't gain weight. They don't really fully understand everything that is causing that, but especially at night, which is when you're not supposed to eat,
Yeah.
and I'll just like mow down shit, because that's when the hunger finally sets in, when all those 3,000 calories I burned today really kicks in.
Or the
it's just
parasites are hungry.
Nom. Yeah, it could be. Let's see what what else. Are you sure you want these guys calling in? Yeah, probably. Wait a minute. You guys got the Pop-Tart? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Well, it was only one. I understand you're pissed, but that was it. Hey, we scored again. Go Lightning. All right. Do you remember that omelet giving me a good... Yeah, oh, yeah. Goat mucho. Better than... Oh, yeah, man. Even with this shit, it was still worth it.
How bad is this fucking thing? I would rather have a bacteria for the rest of my life than eat another fucking veggie omelet out of an MRE.
Bro, this thing literally is a vegetarian omelet, right? You pull this bitch out, it is literally gray. And you're like, what?
I'm thinking freeze-dried eggs.
No. It's this little rubbery looking patty. No shit. And it's... You know what? You guys are on here, so... I'm gonna see if I can find... Oh, another one? God damn. Fuck.
Line it up, man.
Lightning it up. Alright, so... Veggie... Omelet...
MRE.
MRE. And then you gotta look for...
I'm clearing my own shit. I'm waiting for you to find a picture.
Alright, well, god damn it.
For having your phones out. Oh, wait. I know something Cable can do.
Would you eat that?
How many days have I been in country without eating? You've heard the expression, and
it's...
I like to wring out of skunk's ass. I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
It looks like hardened cream of mushroom soup.
Dude, like, let me see. I don't know if this is gonna work.
There you go.
Look. Yeah. That thing is fucking nasty, man.
Looks like you would eat it with a straw.
Now, there was only one time that I found it to be at the very minimum where I wouldn't eat your dog or kid. I would try this first.
Oh, there would have been so many missing animals.
But it was a ranger in my WLC class who did this mixture, and I don't even know what he mixed, but the way he put certain things with it was like, at the very least, I can tolerate it. Like, I gotta not have anything else around, but I can tolerate it. Okay. I never thought that was possible.
Okay.
So I was like, there is some fucking way to do it.
Ranger voodoo magic.
I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, because any other way I've seen people try, and I'm like, no, this is just... I'd rather starve. I'd rather starve. Yep. I'm gonna use this and throw it out there. You couldn't even use that shit for bait, dude.
Ants didn't fuck with it.
No, nothing fucked with that shit. Nothing wanted it. It was like, dude, if these things are scavengers, and they don't want it, but I'm supposed to eat this shit, right? Yeah, okay. All right.
There's no buzzards around. It's because I've been eating them.
Dude, I would have used that motherfucker as bait. I actually, during one of the courses, just to prove how much I didn't like this shit, I would actually eat bugs instead of eating that. I was like, no.
Good source protein.
No. What's that? Like prison cuisine? Oh, absolutely.
Where'd you get this wine? I made it in the toilet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Prison cuisine. Don't you know? Don't you know, eh? Oh, yeah, that's for you fucking clowns up in Canada. All right, so that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Gable.
We're going to go ahead, give us a squeeze. Honk, honk. All right. And as always, remember, go fuck yourself. That's just how it is. All right. Not bad. I like that. I definitely like that. They don't give veggie omelets to prisoners. Yeah, that's fucked up, ain't it? That's fucked up. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still talking. But that's going to be it. See you guys next time.
Outro.